Hey folks, welcome. In this video, we're going to be looking at making a submix effect of the Transient Shaper Pro plugin. So the submixes are part of the audio engine's post-processing stage. Effectively, you can think of them like in your DAW as your sort of group mixes, your group channels or your aux channels. And so submixes are where you would send sounds for send effects like reverb, but it's also where you would, mix together groups like say all your weapons in one spot or all your footsteps in one spot, or all your character sounds in one spot, right? And so applying effects on the submix can be a really great efficient way to broadly apply the sound impact. Or the processors on your sounds, and so in like an efficient way because you need only one processor for like all of these instances of sounds, and so it's a really useful tool, yeah, we're gonna take a look at this. So I've got this wave. This is our I've been using. I'm gonna be using this in all all the videos here on these. So yeah, so here's our end play and editor sound. Let's make sure it sends through my submix. I've got my submix over here. I just called it my sound submix, just as a demonstration. And so let's make sure that our sound is going to that submix. So if we go down to in the details panel here on my sound wave, and this will be the same in the source properties on the MetaSound. This will be the same. And you go down and you go to routing. This has been nicely organized. If you go to routing, you'll see the base submix. And by default, on all wave on sound sources, this will be empty. And when it's empty, it will go to the main project submix by default. But we can send it to our special submix here. And what that means is that now when I play this sound, it's actually going through our submix, and then this submix doesn't have any parents, and so there's nothing on the output over here, and so the output will go to the main submix. So that's what that means. Basically, at the end of the submix chain, the very last submix is your project's main submix. And so everything that's unspecified will go through there. So in this case, we don't have anything designated like another submix as our output, so it will go to the main submix. And that's just something to keep in mind, especially as you're planning your post-processing sort of graph. You can think of the main submix as like the final stage of processing before it hands it off to the hardware. In this case, we want to have this sort of intermediary submix where we can process specifically this sound, or maybe this group of sounds, maybe a bunch of UI sounds or something like that. And so we're going to make a submix effect of our Transient Shaper processor. So go to the context browser, add menu, and then go down to audio and then advanced, and you'll see under DSP effects and synthesis, there's a submix effect preset. So we want to select that, and it's going to give us this picker window. And we're going to scroll down to the bottom until we see Submix Effect Transient Shaper Preset. And we're going to select that. And we'll just call it, whatever, Transient Shaper Submix, and then my sounds. Just, nothing too crazy. And then if we take a look at this, it's all of our settings that we're used to, and they will apply to the group of sounds. So we can hear it just right now. We can audition it right away. Let's just stomp the sustain. And now when we play, oops, do I have to hit save there? Oh, actually, let me make sure. Oh, you know what we forgot to do is we forgot to add the submix effect to our chain. So that's the before. And now let's go to our submix and apply the effect. I forgot to apply the effect. And we're just going to go find this Submix effect chain. We're going to add an element, and then we're going to drop that in. And you don't even need to add an element, actually. You can just drop it in. You can see it when you drop it in, it glows. Boom, right there. And now when we play it, we get our sort of chomped sound, our choked sound. Yeah, so that's how to add Transient Shaper as a submix effect, and how to apply effects to submixes, and how to send sounds to submixes. Look at this, so much information in this one video. Thanks for checking it out. I hope you enjoy the plugin. See you later.